Welcome to another tale of Vobian Nights, Shadows Within the Streets, Season 2, Episode 29. Let us start within the world of Marussia and travel to the continent of Balam. From there, let us go to the country of Vobian and the city of Westress, where the party has just defeated the Gnome King, a champion of the Eye of Chaos. This defeat was a major victory for not only the party, but for the people of Westress, Vobian, and the world as a whole. This was the last connection that the Eye of Chaos had on Marussia, thus blinding it to the planet itself. After this great victory, the party stood before the people of Westress, and Baron gave a great motivational speech with the help of his companions. What will Westress, Vobian, and even the continent as a whole become after this? Well, who knows? Only time will tell. In the meantime, Watchers, We find our party relaxing, sleeping, eating, and drinking within the castle walls themselves, and preparing for what they must do next. And with that, Watchers, let us go and see, shall we? Each of y'all have battled, have now given the speech, and set into motion a new beginning of Westress, and possibly Vobian itself. Baron suggested that y'all sleep for the night in the castle. Enjoy the luxuries of everything that it can offer. Each and every one of y'all can click on the little button on your character sheet to push for long rest. As y'all wake up the next morning, and find yourselves a grand chamber of sorts. That grand chamber has all the amenities that you could ever possibly imagine, displayed on a large table of granite. From cakes to pies, eggs to bacon, fruit galore, strange little vegetable looking animals, so on and so forth. And as y'all sit there pondering, a familiar face walks through the door. Bellarel. The other night, you got a message from Augur stating that Liva was no more, which you already knew, as you had given her a special locket.
Yeah. As soon as I felt the locket go down, I would have been heading in that direction. I think I would have had some idea it had something to do with the palace. Yeah. I would be in a slightly somber mood when I walked in. And I think the first thing I would do is be looking for my grandmother's. I don't know if they're in the room as well, but I would have gone looking for them first to make sure they were okay, and then come find Olga.
he would have caught them on the way out as you were going in. They filled you in on the information about this mock banquet of insanity, and would have filled you in on the chaos, the sheer death and destruction of the Mad King, and what the party did to try to save them. And amazingly enough, they tell you about Itzame leading the charge out the door, but then disappearing at some point in some time.
Yeah. No, that I would be relieved that she was alive at least. Although from the stories, she sounded very different to when I knew her. Yeah, just come to find Olga after that.
You see the party sitting at a grand table filled with food.
I would, yeah, head straight over to Olga. Family is first for me, so straight over to Olga to check on him. You made it all right, I guess.
Yeah, that was quicker than I expected. It's been a long night, but we've got this respite. Sit, eat, debrief. How you feeling?
I don't know. She's been there most of the time since I got to this world. She was one of my first friends. So I don't know how I feel. He's sort of numb, I think. Yeah.
She's not completely gone. She'll always be inside. This isn't over.
He just sits down and starts eating next to Olga.
Cool. I eat. I ponder about a few things. I've got an idea, but I eat. Guys, what is next? And who made us breakfast as I continue eating?
The staff here.
They just
That was nice. of them.
autopilot?
Well, I'm sure when one's king is removed from power, you probably do whatever you can to keep your job.
God, do we have to pay them now?
Or your head.
Well, I mean that if we're assuming control over the nation entirely, which I'm not 100% sure that's what we want to do. Well, either way, we're using tax money if we need to. We'll decide that.
How we got all
when we
this stuff
survive.
here.
Okay. I can enjoy this breakfast a little bit more now.
I hope so. Either way, we have a few things, right? We either need to go see your father, which is high on our list. We need to go convince some gods to give up power, which sounds like something they're always willing to do. And am I missing anything else? I think that's about it.
Mary pops up and says, I need to let them out. Meow meow.
All right. Do you need help with that, or is that something librarians need to do alone?
I will talk to the door.
Phrases that, had we heard a few weeks ago, we would have considered someone crazy.
Hmm.
It's been a long couple of months.
Fair enough.
Apparently been a long decade.
There's that.
And with that, Mary says, "Door?" And y'all hear yes, as it appears for y'all. I do believe we need to let people out. Ah, yes. But before we do, I feel that there is a surprise coming.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, surprises.
And as the door says that, somebody else appears before y'all. And a blue,
Greetings.
strange door appears in the walkway. Well, hello there.
Oh, boy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
And you might be
Oh, I'm the custodian.
custodian.
I don't think we have any toilets that are clogged or anything.
Similarly, the custodian of what?
Oh, the blue door, of course.
Is that like a band?
I think I have some
There's-
of their albums. They're pretty good.
I have to, might have
Like
to
a
borrow
rock
them.
band or something?
No, it's like smooth jazz.
Oh.
You see the custodian look over at Mary and so to say, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, wow, you have that door. It's nice to see it." And he begins talking to the door.
You like a librarian? Door person? Custodian? You're the
Oh,
same as
yeah.
Mary?
Yeah, we run in the same pack.
And good news you're here?
Oh, yeah, I'm here to give your
Big thumbs up to
custodian a
everybody.
gift. My door felt that we needed to come together, since all the other doors and custodians are gone now.
Ozra's having horrible flashbacks to Itsume's
Oh no.
whole debacle.
But oh yeah, I forgot almost. I brought somebody with me. He looks over at the door. Oh, you can let her out now. And as the door opens,
Hands raised.
a giant minotaur walks out, dressed in what appears to be a cook's outfit.
Oh, that's who Latique wants to be with.
Hi. Name's Cookie. Emily said y'all have her. I have a key.
Oh, okay.
That's more Mary's department.
Yeah. Who do we have?
The
Emily.
goddess.
Is she
Abby.
known by any other names? Just checking the register right now.
Are you on the list?
Yeah, she told me once. But I decided to call her Emily.
Okay, cool.
Do you know what her real name is? Did you ever write it down?
I don't do those kind of things.
Osro's raising 2 of her sets of hands. Hi guys, I know who she's here for.
Oh, good. That would expedite the situation.
She's here for Humlatique.
All right.
Get her in the door, Mary.
Emily from the.
Yeah, Mary, do you want to handle this? I mean, maybe you guys want to take one of the many rooms and do your thing.
I can do that. Meow meow. Cookie puts down a package. I brought pastries.
That you can leave here.
Ooh, more breakfast.
And with that, Cookie the custodian, the door, and Mary wander off in another part of the castle.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Okay.
Why does these things never surprise us anymore? All right, so your dad or the gods first?
As Olga's thinking, flashback to like him in his room writing in his book, like doing almost looking like Stan from Eminem. It's like, I've written you 3 times, Dad, and still no reply. I'm hurting inside. Why won't you? And it's all that, and then he goes, maybe we should do the other gods first.
All right. Was it Victor's? Was that somewhere else too? There's been a lot going on.
Truthfully, I don't remember. I think Ariel was the one that knew everything.
I knew what you had to do. I just don't know where they all are.
I mean, can't we do what we did to the former Spring Court Queen?
You mean evaporate her? I mean,
Like, bring her here?
Bring her, yeah. I mean, you have, isn't it, Victor, you have to get your dad or something like that? Could you just pull him out of existence here?
Is that who I'm supposed to get? I thought he was dead.
Dave, could you help us? Our human brains are not
It is
in the same realm.
Who Uriel said as Azra also came into power knowing exactly what to do is that they do not need to merge anymore together. Instead, it is pretty sure that Anahid, one of the old deities, will merge with Victor and give him his deityhood.
Okay. Gotta get to this old deity, or the old deity to us.
Do we need? Yeah. Do we know?
Anahid
If it's one of the old gods, it's still in the door.
is still in the door, still in the White Gallery,
Oh,
along with
nice.
Humlatik and Kasira.
Well, then I guess we can get Victor to go talk to Anahid, and then we can all go visit the new gods, huh?
And I'll keep trying to message Papa every respite we have.
While people are talking and planning, I'm gonna go over to Valorau and pull out one of the things, like trinkets I found on Cliva. It's like, I know it's not much, but I was able to find this within her stuff, and I pass it off.
It is the heart-shaped locket.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He just sort of takes it and holds it for a while. Keeps it safe.
And then it's like, just back off and let him process everything.
What's the rest of y'all doing?
I'm shoveling pastries in my mouth.
Give me
I
a
think
Constitution saving throw.
Ozra's hanging out with Bariel. Well, Bariel does that saving throw.
Where's my count? That's a 17.
Then you're specifically shoveling pastries from Cookie.
Just the ones that are on the table.
Okay. Yeah, they're good.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna be vibing with Augur and asking, like, why is your dad not answering?
I don't know. Maybe he gave me the wrong name. But then he answered the first time.
Save a man from
Let
his
me try and
ex-wife,
write you a
and
message.
he
Let
just
me just test. And I'm like, hey, this is a test message, and you just hear that in your head.
I'll just reply, so it appears on the book. Save a
I don't
man
know.
from his evil wife and introduce yourself as his son, and he immediately goes out for milk and cookies.
You eventually get a response. And all it says is we'll be there shortly.
Oh. I just got a "we will be there shortly." I start looking around the room. I'm expecting somebody to turn up almost instantly now. It happened a minute ago with the door, so...
Right. Who's we?
Well,
That's a good question.
message from my dad,
It
Papa,
couldn't-
Has he already got a new girlfriend?
sister.
I
as
mean,
well.
knowing Faye, probably. Although it's been
His-
like probably like half a second for them. Like you probably got
It's-
back and got your message. That's why you didn't respond.
It's just a lower ranking girlfriend. He's promoted to primary girlfriend.
I mean, do all you Fae type have like you and Benzian had? Like multiple.
I just have commitment issues.
No, I mean like. Yeah, I think I also have commitment issues.
I don't. It's not so much I have commitment issues, just that I don't really care about having commitment. I just want to have
so
fun.
there's issues with commitment there.
It's more
definitely
there's
sounds like
issues with.
It might
I
be a
don't-
Faye thing. It might
I
just be a
don't
genetic
follow-
thing.
I'm committed. I'm just
Very-
committed to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
don't
gonna
experience
find
love.
Mary. You guys have fun with your commitment issues.
All right, Vic. Good luck. Come back again.
Good luck. Guidance.
Son.
Good luck, butt slap, Bardic.
Good game.
Good game.
I mean, I have no problem with commitment. I'm committed to not deal with a wife again.
When time is apparently a weird soup, do I also need to add committed relationships to that? Because I don't think I should.
I mean, right now we're kind of in the middle of something. Maybe afterwards you can worry. But I don't know how God's view on long-term commitment. You have a narrow pool of people that you could spend your life with.
Oh, that sounds so messy.
What if you live to like 700 plus years?
As long as a god, you're probably longer than that, huh?
Yeah, see, I don't.
I mean, even Faye lived a long
I was going to
time.
say, I think Fae aren't too much less than that, are they?
I'm pretty sure they're probably like, I don't know about general lore, but I know like, I think like 1,000 or something like that.
Elves' natural lifespan, I think, is like 700.
Give me a wisdom check, Aaron.
Okay, just straight wisdom roll.
Yep, or else you die.
I will allow perception.
Oh, okay, so just a straight wisdom roll. Okay, sounds good. 12.
When you rattled your wife's name off your lips,
Didn't say her name, but yes.
Rookie move.
you flash
Mhm.
back to the battle. And in one of those
Oh no.
booths, she was there.
Thoughts and prayers.
Did she get zapped? Or did she survive?
She actually survived.
Fair enough.
She also stole some stuff too from that area.
Damn it.
Bitch.
And
That's
Has
public
she-
property.
as,
That's weird.
Aaron, I
as
don't want
she
to hear
ran out,
shit about my taste in men ever again.
Didn't say mine was great.
Hey, there's a reason you divorced.
Well, it was never really official divorce. There was a declaration of my death, and then she moved on and didn't want to. Never mind.
Aaron, do you want to talk about it? 2 seconds.
Not overly.
Okay.
who has
Thank
I
God.
eventually give up looking around the room. It must mean a little bit longer. I sit down back at the table.
who has the highest perception? Passively.
Ozra right now.
I got a passive of 22.
Ozra's got a
My face is
28.
like
Damn.
Jesus.
Osra,
I've
you're
got
the
a
first.
17.
Osra, you're the first one to notice.
I like smell it in the air like rain.
I mean, you smell pollen. You smell spring. And Vanessa, you're the second to actually see it. That suddenly little clover starts to appear randomly on the table. Cereal. A bee
scared.
just buzzed you.
Can I grab it?
Don't grab the bee!
No, like just hold it in my hand.
So, is it a normal bee or is it one of those like
I'm gonna give
Poop
guidance
ball
to the
bees.
bee.
guidance.
And then each and every one of you start to see the room change into different colors, into different vibrant greens and pastels. And in a spark of brilliant light of glitter and gold, you see two familiar people the king of the Spring Court, and his sister.
Oh,
As soon as Variel sees his dad, he's just going to groan and go, oh, for God's sake.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you so soon, Papa. Knew it'd come.
I tried to get here as quickly as possible. There is war
No biggie.
happening. What is it that you need, my son? My sons, as he looks over at you, Valerel.
Well, you know about the Eye of Chaos, and we plan to somewhat face him at some point, somehow. And I was just trying to, if there's a ascending or unlocking more of my Fae power, just to, I don't feel what I am at now is enough.
He looks at you. And looks at his sister. She nods and looks over at you, Valerel. My dear, are you going to be part of this?
I gave my vow that I would do whatever you needed, my lady.
She looks over at King Bellis once again and says, my brother, it's time for us to move on and pass the reins over to the children. He looks at both of y'all and says, this is a great responsibility. Once we give up our power, you two will become the new kings of the Spring Court. Unfortunately, your other half-brother cannot be here.
Good, because he owes me a couple bowls.
I do not think he is going to live.
Not if we get that on him.
But that is a different story for a different matter. You are here to defeat the Eye of Chaos, am I correct? Both of you.
You are.
Then let us all join in a dance between the four of us. When the dance is ended, we will no longer be, and you two will be the kings of the Spring Court.
What sort of dance? I use Major Image to have a fiddle appear in the air, and I'm like, oh, we're thinking like an up tempo or like something.
Lady
like
Odrana smiles
salsa based.
and comes to you and grabs your hand. No, dear. You know what it is like when the music hits you.
So no on the south side.
She comes over to you, Valorel, and reaches her hand out to you. Do you accept?
Yes, immediately with her.
We have plenty of rooms. This is a big palace.
There's a
We're just gonna have a little
bathroom
dance, guys. It's fine.
I mean,
Like,
okay.
to make you awkward.
Do I have to be in the room for this?
Is it a part of the whole thing that we have to watch? Like,
So, given the amount I've had to watch in the last year alone,
I get the vibe no one wants to see our just normal dance, and then I use my vessel bottle ring thing and call me, Varal, and the brother and sister into my ring.
It does not
have
work.
fun in there.
Looks like we're out here for the lot of you guys. I start limbering up.
As the dance starts, the four of y'all go into twirls and swirls and dips and dives. The music melodically changes to almost mesmeric proportions. Everyone watching, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Someone better become the god of therapy.
Unfortunately, that's a 21.
17.
10. I may be a jerk,
15.
but my wisdom sucks.
What is it, Ariel?
15.
The three of y'all sit there and watch. And off to the corner of your eye, Vanessa has stood up and has started dancing along with them. She's not actually part of the ritual itself, but she's off to the side.
Yeah, you're feeling it.
I'll click through mine.
Augur, Valoral, I will need each of y'all to give me a performance check.
Performance?
Can I guidance Augur?
If not, I would have done it myself, but...
We can
Yes.
Can I try to give the help action to Valoral by...
No, you don't even see anybody around in the room. You're all alone.
I got a 23 total for my performance. You're mesmerized by my dancing.
Oh my god, Mario. What did you roll?
I got an 8.
8!
Some are just better than others. Feel the rhythm.
I mean,
Feel the rhythm in the night.
How does it feel to be the second favorite child, Fariel?
I was always bottom of the list, I'm sure. I was always bottom of the list.
Daria will be excited to
Baron.
be second least favorite.
What were we about to say, Baron?
I will give a flash of genius to Valrael to add a 5 to that roll, so at least it's a 13.
13.
And maybe a bardic would help Fariel if Ozzer kind of like pulled out her instrument and started very clearly like hitting the notes where it's like, okay, step here.
Go ahead and roll what number?
That's a D10, I believe.
With the +5 gets it to a 17.
And don't forget to roll the d10 too.
That's with the
That's-
D10.
That's with the d10, okay.
Yep.
As the music continues, swaying and moving about, your companions seem to be integrated into the entire song, into the entire dance. Enough so that y'all start to see things blur. Y'all start to see things slowly but surely merge together. Vanessa, give me another wisdom saving throw, please.
This ain't gonna go good. My wisdom sucks.
Guidance.
Oh, hi.
And help with saving throws.
Oh, shoot.
So I rolled a 2, which makes it a 2.
That's exciting. You know what? It wasn't a one.
Dance.
Azra, you're the first one to see it. A mushroom circle is starting to form around Vanessa.
Can I dance on over and just kind of pick her up and dance away?
I will
busted
consider
up
that
Charleston.
as a help action. So,
Okay.
Vanessa, you can re-roll that as an advantage.
Okay.
I've decided to start swing dancing with Victor.
Victor left. Victor's gone.
Victor's not
You can
here.
only, you can only swing dance with Baron, and I feel
Yeah.
like
Well,
he's just
Baron
standing
and I
there.
are swing dancing, or Ariel is swing dancing around Baron.
It's an 8.
Woo! Can I do a strength check to literally pick her up and walk away?
Go ahead and give me, go ahead and give me a athletics roll. Vanessa, give me a either an acrobatics or athletics roll contested.
Would she actually know, since she said that she doesn't see anything?
You feel something wanting to pull you away from the dance. Something that is trying to drive you away.
Hey, don't kill the vibe. Keep
Well,
dancing.
it's more, I'm asking because if I see it, I get advantage, because I believe I get advantage from one of my things, or am I thinking of something else?
As a DM interference, you would like to fail this roll.
You probably can't see me because he said that you can't see anyone.
Well, if I'm going with
Yeah!
athletics and trying to fight it, it would be straight.
Okay, yeah. Ozra rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, party poopers.
What do you roll, Vanessa?
7.
Okay.
Ozra's
You
got
may-
more arms.
Indeed, she does. You manage to grab her and pull her out of the forming furry circle as she tries to fight you, but it is not much of a fight at all. You have her grappled presently.
Hey, Macarena.
The dance continues forth. Is there anything that y'all are adding to this dance to enhance it? If not, then I will need another performance
Attitude.
check. That is well. What kind of attitude would you like to add? I need some kind of skill. I need some kind of ability check.
Oh. Can I try and persuade everybody to continue dancing?
You may. Yes.
Can I give myself guidance on that? I'm like, come on, guys. No, I'm mid-dance. Let's say no. That's silly.
Yeah. That wouldn't make sense. So.
Okay. Persuasion. I rolled a 28.
Yeah.
Come on, guys!
I rolled
Let the rhythm take you. Come
randomly
on.
a 17 for
Disco,
performance,
disco.
so I am swing dancing my heart out in circles around Baron.
Baron, are you just sitting there watching this whole thing happen, or what's going on?
Pretty much, yeah. He is not a artistic sort. He doesn't really get the whole dance thing. Doesn't care that much. I mean, more he's like, "Where's the servants? I need more."
Oh, if there's servants about,
They keep on getting pulled in.
them to join in as well.
Honestly, they're probably the ones getting stuck in fairy circles.
You keep on going to refill your coffee, walking into a fairy circle and dropping a coffee, like so close to you.
At some point, I've got some of the servants flash mob dancing with me.
Garçon.
Ozra rolled a 26 for performance.
Okay. With that, Valorel, what are we doing? What are we adding to this?
Barrio doesn't really have too much to add to this. He is just trying his best.
Well, then I will need a performance check from you then.
Join the flash mob.
Oh.
I mean, you can try to help, give the help action with the flash mob.
I got 13 this time at least.
Augur,
Yeah.
I will allow you to give guidance to Valorel as you see your half-brother missing a step or two here and there.
Come on, Morel. Keep up the pace. Guidance. As I put her 2 steps. Two.
Is that a D8?
4.
D4. 15.
15 is all you needed. As the dance continues forth, and y'all notice now, especially you, Baron, watching the whole thing, Lady Adana is missing. And instead, Valorel has changed. Looks different. Would you like to describe what you looked like, Valorel?
I look like the picture. I can't remember. My hair has turned more white, blue, sort of. There's small lightning sparks off my fingers. I probably, if possible, got a bit paler. Yeah, they're mostly subtle changes, except for the hair color. Yeah, I already had the electric blue eyes, so they're mostly subtle, just slightly paler, slightly more spark to him.
Vanessa, go ahead, and Ozra. Actually, first, Vanessa, give me another wisdom saving throw.
I got a double digit this time. 10.
Yay!
Which is what is the double digit?
10.
Okay. Go ahead and give me both contestant rolls, please.
Okay. Did she see me?
She does not.
9.
6. 69.
She immediately breaks free from your
I'm
grasp.
dancing too hard.
And she runs back to that fairy circle that was started.
Baron, can you
Can
you like rope her or something? I mean, like it sounds weird in this but like just lasso her.
I cast Thorn Whip, but I missed because I can't roll. I guess
You grab,
15 probably does not hit you, right, Nessa?
I'm guessing that another servant was walking by about to give you the coffee, and you,
I ate
you
coffee
get
mug?
the coffee.
Oh, she's just jumping and twirling and dancing too much.
Azra,
Yeah.
you quickly make an assessment. And she's got 6 more mushrooms left to go before the incantation is complete. And Vanessa is lost in dance.
Oh no, Vanessa would hate that. It's way too emotional for her. It's way too expressive. Not a bad way to go. No, can't do that.
Energy.
Good job, Olger.
As
Can't hear
the
you. Too busy dancing.
dance continues forth, I will need a last check. Ability, power, whatever you would like to roll. If not, then I will just need a simple performance check. Valoral. This time around, anything that you do, you get advantage. But first, let's hear it from Augur. What are we using? What are we doing?
I think I'm a bit just lost in the dance at the moment. I've forgotten about everybody else to the point that my form's actually shifting and changing on its own.
Yeah.
And I'm not even noticing it at the moment. Changing random redhead woman, young boy, just I'm having fun being free, and I guess just a normal performance check, to be honest.
Okay.
An 11. I suppose not knowing what we're looking at, it looked quite horrific. Just changing into other things.
Valoral, what are we using? What are we doing? We feel the powers wash over you. And you realize quickly that Augur is lost, is confused, is switching between forms left and right, up and down, this way and that way. You realize that you have your fonts of divinity.
Push it.
Do you wish to help him out?
Yeah, okay. I'll give him a. I'll give him a. Give him one of those. Yeah, I'll give him a. We'll use 2 points and give him an automatic success.
Okay. Mark that off your character sheet.
Yep.
And as you're dancing as well, are you rolling performance? Are you using something else instead?
No, I'm going to roll a performance for myself.
Okay. You have advantage.
I believe in you.
And Dave, after
I'm determined.
we had noticed that Rael had changed, Baron's going to be like specifically watching closer for that moment to try to ascertain when Augur's going through the change, because he would like to send energy out and enhance that ability,
Okay.
as he's done with several of the others.
Yeah. Valoral, what do we roll?
Well, good thing I had advantage because the lower one was a 1. I got a 17 otherwise.
17. Baron, giving up on Vanessa and focusing your attention now on Augur. You see the king disappear.
Yeah, I'd like to spend my 2 PowerPoint one for my powers and increase the effect, or the effect of what's happening for Augur.
Okay. And before, or as this is all happening, Azra,
Yeah.
this is it. This is the last straw.
No, not the last straw.
Are you going to use anything to help Vanessa?
I mean, dispel magic, just on her kind of general area.
You know this is Fey magic. It may or may not happen. And this is
I'll
a
cast it on
powerful,
fire.
powerful ritual. Only deity magic could possibly pierce, or it would pierce the veil.
Then I am going to use one of my god powers that I'm pulling up right now to forcibly calm down Vanessa, to just get her to sit.
She's too hyped.
You're too hype. You need to chill.
Ass to chair.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn it into what's she at right now? On a scale of friendly to hostile.
She's extremely friendly. Actually, toward anybody disrupting her ability to dance, she would be closer to hostile.
Okay.
But not
I'm gonna
quite
move
hostile.
her to, so she's more threatening.
Yes.
I'm gonna move her to indifferent, so she's just not moved by the music. So please give me a charisma save. DC base.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
That's a natural 1.
Wow! Does that beat a 23, Dave?
Rolling like shit.
Immediately, Vanessa just plops down in the almost finished face circle.
Is it stopped growing?
The music has stopped as you see that she had one mushroom left.
Okay.
But on the other spectrum, before everyone's eyes, is a new Augur. What does Augur look like now?
Olga's sort of changed quite a bit. He's didn't realize what was going on pretty much in the dance, but his skin's sort of gone to more of a midnight sky, a maroon blue. If you concentrate hard enough, you could almost see almost like constellations running across the skin. Grand wings that they didn't know that he had the capability of. His rod's turned into like a long oak staff now. Nibbler, his jacket's turned into more of a robe, and fitted on his head is a shiny crown. You could also look at the picture as well.
Dude, you look so cool! Can you fly with those things?
Poor things, what are you on about? Oh my god, what is this?
Augur?
Wow, look at those things. Spiffy.
We're not calling them wings. We're just calling them things.
Yeah, I'm that panicked like, I've got extra limbs, I don't understand.
All I got was a crown. You guys got extra limbs.
Well, I mean, like, you should have asked for extra. Like, when you envision
Well,
yourself,
I got the
did you
crown
envision
and
more
this and the jacket.
The jacket's
so.
very nice. The jacket's very nice. I'm barely, like, I don't even have a jacket. Look at Olgar. He's
They're
basically
okay.
naked.
You guys are gonna have to make your own clothes.
They're okay.
Admittedly, though, I do feel different. Good different.
Both of you.
Where did they go?
I'm closely inspecting the feathers on the wings. I'm very curious about them.
Apparently, they're sensitive.
Both
Does
of
it feel
y'all
like to
now.
stretch
I'm being gentle. I'm being gentle.
Oh god, there's a tail. What the fuck?
I'm
is
not
this
zapping
tail?
you
You have a
much.
tail?
Start
I'm
turning
not zapping
around.
you much. You know, there's not much of a zap when it's like static when I'm touching the wings.
Both of y'all now feel a very, very strong connection to the Feywild itself, more so than you have ever felt. And specifically, the Spring Court and the city of Blossom Crown. You can see the turmoil. You can see the turmoil, and you can see the trouble within the Feywild planet itself. You see the Winter Court and the general that owns the crown and the throne marching on others. You see your brother, your half-brother, fighting this evil. Along with some other fairies. One of them seems to be a prince that has the rightful throne, the rightful heir to the throne itself. Both of y'all realize, though, that for now, y'all can be away from the Spring Court to fight this greater evil. But when all things are said and done, one of y'all has to sit on the Spring Court, and one can stay here.
I guess if we both know that, would have that almost silent look at each other like, this is a lot.
You
Yeah,
guys could
Varial's-
have a dance battle and figure out who gets it.
Oh, there's
Let's
no
get-
battle. Varial
get-
has made no secret about the fact he has no interest in the Fey realm.
It might be easier for me to get to and from. Don't have to stay there. Now I've got these wings, and I flap them about.
You know for a fact that only during certain time periods, when the spring season is about to be up, or about to begin, that y'all can meet once more in the same room together. For the entire spring season, as well as the others, one must remain behind. and one can stay on Marusha.
We'll figure it out when it happens, right? Can't be that important.
I mean, kind of got to
Yeah,
see if
yeah,
we survive.
sure.
I do feel I've got this like itch in the back of my head now that thinking about it. Put a pin in it. Right. Chaos.
And y'all feel the power beyond what y'all had before. New abilities, new energies coursing through you. Even more so, Augur, that Baron gave you enhancements beyond what Valoral got. Something similar to what Ozra and Uriel got from Baron.
Was it increased power pool, I think, or something like that, wasn't it? Once it's all settled, I will slowly change back into Olga. Dwarf form.
What do y'all do?
That was something.
Where's
All right.
Victor? Gosh,
He
you
went-
missed a lot.
Yeah, he went with
We
Mary.
missed all the dancing. We'll have to do it
Do
again.
you-
Hey, no one tell him
Redo.
that Augur ascended and see if he figures it out.
We just have to. We have to prank him.
It didn't work for me. Look.
Do I still feel indifferent towards everything?
You actually snap out of wanting to dance and total whatever. No, go ahead and make that charisma saving throw again, please.
She fails.
Well, we'll see if I mean, I have to beat what, a 23?
Yeah. I mean, Ozra.
I
Once
the
it's
best
clear,
I can do is meet it.
once Ozra is it's clear that the danger is past. Ozra's gonna move Vanessa out of the fairy circle and then drop the god power.
Yeah, you come to, Vanessa. Clearly, your head is not clouded anymore. Go ahead and give me, however, a 3d4 roll.
Okay.
You're rolling for levels of exhaustion. Careful.
Oh please, no, not that one.
She rolled a natural 20.
Just
Level
dies on the
exhaustion.
spot.
Yeah.
7.
7.
Woo!
On levels of exhaustion.
Eventually, do y'all go searching for Victor and Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Slowly
They're in the
but
other
surely,
room, right?
as y'all go through the many hallways and the like of the castles, you'll run into servant after servant blindly dancing.
Oh no.
Oh,
See, they got it.
I mean, no. but, like, this will have to be like pension, like workman's comp, right? Because like.
we're gonna have to fill out so many incident reports.
Okay. I mean,
And-
what if we do one big incident report?
And you quickly count, there's about 7 of them.
Come on, guys, dance this way! And Osra throws a music box into a room.
And with that, watchers, two of our companions are now true gods. We are going to skip ahead. Not really skip ahead, more like rewind a bit. As we see two other companions get their powers as well. So come back and see how it all unravels as they continue this trek to get more power, to merge one another with other deities in hopes to have enough power to defeat the Eye of Chaos. See you soon, Watchers.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
Victor, Cookie, and Mary are all there. As Mary looks at the door, looks at Cookie, and says, "Meow meow, give me your key." And Cookie reaches out and does so. And with that, the door to the White Gallery opens. And y'all step in. And once again, you go from room to room to room. And you'll find yourselves looking on a specific person. She seems to be in a black dress, a big brimmed hat, looking at one of the white walls. With her reflection upon it. Cookie immediately goes, smiles, and says, Emily. She looks over at Cookie and smiles back. They join hands to a warm embrace with each other. And immediately, Victor, it is almost instantaneous as a cocoon wraps around them. From there, from that very moment, they emerged once more. As the two you see before becomes one. As Cookie looks over at you, smiles, and says, "Brother, it is good to see you again."
Victor would raise his eyebrow and, do I know you?
In the back of your mind, you hear Ferenzi say yes. And you hear Ferenzi's faint voice say that Latik was the seventh sibling, your younger sister, as you are the third sibling. As Cookie looks upon you, tilts her head, and says, "We must find Anahid."
Can you show me the way?
Let us do it together. Give me a perception check with advantage.
That's good, because I have a horrible perception. That's 17.
Once again, you walk through the white gallery, room by room, bit by bit, hallway by hallway. And in one room, you feel anger, you feel resentment, you feel hurt. And you look over, and the lady stares back out at you. The door cracked open. that moment that you had before. When you ask Cookie, "Do I know you?" happens again. And you hear the voice of Unzi say, Basira, my oldest sister. She...
Yeah, you guys got a lot of those.
And you know that Xero was once known as the Scourge of Redemption, the Temptress, the Allure. And as you pass by, she slams the door. And you hear it open ever so slightly again. And out of the corner of your eye, you see her scurry off down the hallway in the direction that y'all came. Eventually you get to a point in the White Gallery that looks out into the cosmos, into the universe itself. And you see a statuesque figure looking out into it, totally oblivious to when y'all walked in. Once again, that voice washes over you. And this, you know, is your second oldest brother. As in Leal was your first, which Baron now possesses. This is Anahid. The many-headed stone statue made of rock, stone, clay, dirt. This being gave birth to the elements. And you know for a fact that combining with his power is truly a force to be reckoned with. How do you convince him? How do you talk to him? How do you persuade him? What do you do?
Well, what is he staring at?
Oblivion. Endless nowhere.
I think Victor would walk next to him, but not look at him, just look at what he's looking at. And it's a lot of empty space in there. What's on your mind?
Roll me persuasion.
I'm definitely taking that advantage from chat just in case. And I believe that when I came in here, somebody has slapped me in the ass with inspiration, so I'll take that too. 30.
For a brief moment, as tears roll down his eyes, he looks down at you. And you see a slight smile form across his face. As he reaches his big, granite-like hand, points his finger out, and you see a tip of sparkling bluish energy come across it. He touches your forehead. And suddenly, a wash of power, of energy, of thought rushes over you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 9.
The information is too much. You can't make it all out all at one time unless you wish to use a font of divinity.
Well, I only have 1 inspiration point, so I guess if anything I can reroll.
That is up to you. I'll leave that in your hands.
Yeah, I'll do that. With the Fletch of Genius, that is 20, 30, 20.
Slowly but surely, you begin unraveling what Anahid has been looking at. And it is an answer. It is the final answer. And that answer is how to defeat permanently the Eye of Chaos. Once and for all and forever. As you saw thousands upon thousands of possibilities all at once. And you know what you must do now. You and Anahid must merge. And not only that, there is a question that has come up. A question that you must decide upon. The shards of power, the Miva shards that have been flaked off initially, that held the power of Anahid and of Unzi. The very power that you found during your shipwreck that gave you the initial spark, that gave you the initial following. Others possess. The question that comes to you right now is, do you take that power away and give it back to yourself in order to help you and your party defeat the Eye of Chaos?
Yeah, he does, because if he doesn't, I mean, if there's no world, what's the point of having it?
And with that, he nods and snaps his finger. And you see a spark brighten and suddenly shatter. He puts down his hand as if he is asking you to step upon it.
Well, he'll do as instructed.
As you do, he brings you up to his mouth. And as he does that, he begins opening it as if to eat you alive. Do you resist? Do you go willingly?
Well, since he's already been through stuff like this before, he'll let it happen.
And as you do, Mary witnesses, as well as Cookie, a transformation. Anahid begins to crumble and crack as he has swallowed you whole. And the rubble falls to the side, and what appears is a new Victor. What does Victor look like?
He pretty much still looks like a rock, but it's now like a darkish purple, and he has like the void energy running through his veins, which you can see. And then he also looks like a mixture of Hades from the Hercules cartoon with the fiery hair and hands. And it's like a void blue, like a midnight blue.
And with that, Mary says, "Meow meow, impressive."
He's just gonna pet her in the head. Yeah.
Must go now. Have to let others out. What's left? I do
Right.
believe only one.
Yeah, she ran that way.
And as she'll head out, y'all leave the White Gallery as you see Kasira run out the door and off into the castle itself. Then, reappearing before y'all's eyes is the custodian in the door again. He looks at Mary and says, "Hey, are you ready?" And she looks at him and says, "Meow meow, yes." And he looks at you, Victor. "Oh, nice transformation, eh?"
Right.
He pats you on the back. And he literally walks into Mary herself. And you see a spark explode and papers and wood splinters fly out before your eyes. You see a different transformation altogether. Mary no longer looking like the happy-go-looking kitty that she was. Instead, more menacing, more dark, more to the point. You also see the White Gallery gone, and the blue door. Instead, you see a brown one, double-doored. Mary looks at you and says, I am now the custodian of the time and prison door. I can take us anywhere we would like, but we change things. We will not be the same. At all. It will form a different route. It will form a different path. We must do this wisely. I can do small jumps, but not large ones. Small ones will not interfere. And with that, you see the rest of your party walk in.
Oh,
Y'all see three new beings standing before y'all.
I think I know who
Well-
you are, but just in case, what are your names?
Hello there.
Should be obvious who I am.
Yeah, no, of course, Mary. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
No, Augur. I think that's the Minotaur one.
right.
Should look at Mary. She looked pretty sharp.
And the door's changed.
Mary says, it is no longer the prison door. It is no longer the White Gallery. It is a combination of time and confinement.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's also bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I can also make us go other places as well. But
Like, go ahead.
we must watch ourselves if we do.
So, like, weird timey-wimey stuff may happen.
I told you time is like soup.
If we go back, like, the hammer will be no longer in prison, but others may be back in prison. Y'all may lose your powers, or y'all may simply not exist. Or y'all may become part of the Eye of Chaos itself.
Well, that's good to know ahead of time.
So it's just me and Baron now that we got to find.
And how are we
Oh.
doing that?
That's a good question.
Well, we've got a door that
That's a
takes
good
us
answer.
anywhere, right?
Imperial, Azra. Y'all remember, to find the new gods, y'all have to go to the Hall of Sanctuary.
Which is where?
I think the door can just figure it out. Can the door just figure out where the Hall of Sanctuary is?
Oh, shit.
As Mary says, door, you hear it say yes. The Hall of Sanctuary. You would like to go. Then so be it.
Before we leave, I'll look around. Do I see Brett anywhere? Knowing that he was heading back.
Roll me a perception.
$22.
He wasn't dancing. And
Yeah.
one of the guards had mentioned that he might have saw him.
I'm gonna let the others. I was like, Brett was heading back this way.
Did he ever make it back?
I heard one of the guards mention that they may have saw him. Think we should find him before we go, or
I will immediately go looking for him.
I will
Yes,
follow.
that is the right answer, to definitely find him before we leave.
So what do y'all do?
Do you want me to scry on him? Have a little peek what he's doing.
We'll probably find him before, and that. But I'm gonna go to the guard that said that they had saw him.
He's
Okay.
dancing.
Okay.
It's a fun dance.
Yeah, why is everybody
Such an
dancing?
after party.
I don't know. I zoned out during it. And all I know is I can't. When I stopped zoning out, I was sitting on the floor.
Yeah, on my way here, I saw a few people dancing. It was very confusing.
What are you doing, Augur?
I take a seat and I'll start casting scrying on him. If we find him within the 10 minutes, I'll stop casting it. But if not, I'll just sit quietly, do that while they do their thing. If they can find him faster, great.
Is the guard within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm going to use one of my powers to try to deep dive into his mind.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything on this one about a saving throw or anything.
Okay. What's the rest of y'all doing?
I'm looking everywhere for Brett and asking any non-dancing servants if they've seen him.
Azra?
Trying to find Baron some coffee.
Yeah. Baron?
Yeah, I think he'd probably they'd be going around with Azra and just generally trying to keep anyone who's not actively out there searching kind of together so that it's not like we're all scattered and then we all have to find each other again. He's just like he's anxious to continue so that we can work on tracking down this eye.
Victor?
I think Victor's gonna look at this guy that he's not sure who he is, and he passes by him. He goes, "Okay, is that you?"
Say again?
Is that you?
This is me. I have already changed back into my dwarf sort of form. So
Okay.
you do not know how I've changed unless you can see some sort of
I gotcha. I thought you
mystical
were
aura.
you were the blue guy. I gotcha. Well, in that case, if I see Augur scrying, I'm gonna. Can I, since I got scry also, can I like help him so that way it goes faster?
I'll allow it. Valorel, what are we doing?
Oh, you joining me on this trip? Come on, sit down. You do the
I
even
will-
pages, I'll do the odds.
I will stand by Augur, understanding how vulnerable you can be when you scry. I will stand there and keep an eye out just in case. You never know.
Eventually, after searching, after hearing rumors that he went down to the vaults, eventually you'll find him in one of the many kitchens.
He's hiding behind the door.
He is hiding behind the door.
Reveal yourself. You're welcome, guys.
As he's sitting down, eating, he seems to have a large sack with him. As he looks up, rather confused, and then looks at familiar faces, Baron and Vanessa. Hi?
I
Who are y'all with?
that Ariel, Azra. Augur still looks the same, doesn't he? Or Augur's not down here. Augur's scrying. Victor's scrying. Did Mary come down?
No. Just the four of y'all.
Azra and Ariel.
What happened to him?
We ate all of our vegetables. It's crazy. This is what happens when you eat a lot of vegetables.
He looks down and pushes the vegetables away from him and starts eating the meat.
But only, I mean...
In reality...
Oh no, I got all my protein.
Yeah, she actually only ate protein, so it's all about having a balance, you know?
Pushes that away
I did
and
a lot of
grabs the
push-ups.
bread.
And Olger only ate bread. Olger, do something to scare him. Wait, Olger's not here.
Augur's not down here.
Dang it!
Victor, do something to scare him.
What's going on?
Well, Do you remember what happened in the room not long ago?
I mean, yeah.
That king is dealing with something called the Eye of Chaos, and it's trying to destroy the world, and we're trying to stop it. And
Okay.
making deals and finding weird stuff that's doing weird stuff to us
Yeah, so
and making
How-
us more powerful.
do I fit in the picture? Y'all gonna kill me now?
No. Honestly, just wanted to make sure you were okay, and I know that you were close with too many people that I had in my list of informants. Sydney and Fred, and I grabbed these for you, and I passed them some trinkets to remember them by.
He quickly grabs them and throws them in the sack.
What's in the sack, buddy?
I am sobbing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave.
Ozra
But
sits
before-
next to him. Wait. Look. We genuinely think that we need to have a conversation about what happened.
You
Roll me
deserve
persuasion.
to know.
Should I try to help by going up?
I'm holding
and-
his hand.
I have a plus 17, guys.
Still.
Doesn't matter.
I'll roll once and then we'll see what Dave rolls. That's a 21.
Not right now. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Feelings and all that stuff. But you gotta understand where I came from. And
Can I get a sense for what he's feeling? With my empathy powers. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I'm trying to, like, mind meld with him a little bit.
Roll me
Technically,
insight.
he still has the worm. Do I hear his thoughts?
Oh my god. I can't believe you're worm stalking him. 18.
I'm just trying to calm him down.
So go ahead. And give me Ariel. What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm like just trying to calm him down and like I'm holding on to his hand.
Okay, so just give me a straight charisma roll then.
Hey. That is a 23. Rolled a 19.
He's calmer than he was. You get the sense that he's still in shock, Ozra. And Vanessa, you hear. Can't they just leave me alone? I need space. I need to get out of here. I need to get away from this castle, the death, the destruction. They're making me think this crap again. I don't need to. I need to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna walk up to him, give him a hug, and say, I know it's gonna be hard. You should probably go back home and take some time to yourself, think over everything, and when you're ready to talk, you can come find us. You know where we live, right?
Yeah.
Just stay safe. We're glad that you're safe.
Okay,
Honestly, we were just worried about you.
I know. Thank y'all. Can I go now?
Mm-hmm. Would you like Azalea to go with you and be company with you for a couple hours?
No, that's I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. He looks at the three of y'all, the four of y'all. Fine. He hugs you, Ariel.
I just squeeze him back and cry on his shoulder a little bit.
Gentle, be gentle, be gentle.
I only have an 8 in strength. I cannot crush him.
Looks at you, Azra. I'll be safe. I promise. And looks at you, Baron. And nods. And walks out of the kitchen. Augur, Victor, y'all catch the last moments of what had happened. As y'all see,
They found them. They're downstairs.
Brett walking out of the
coming
castle
for them.
now.
Just didn't know him that much. Fair enough. At least said bye, though. Shall we go meet the rest?
Yeah, we probably should.
I am loving the hair now. Is it hot?
I don't know. Why don't you touch it and find out?
Is it hot?
Why?
It's not. It's like warm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
At least I don't have to brush my hair anymore.
Brushed your hair.
And as y'all head downstairs,
Ariel just pats his hair, shakes his head, and follows the guys.
y'all meet
It
back up
tickles.
with the group. And Mary says, "Are we ready to go now?" Meow meow.
I think so.
She calls forth the door. Unlocks it. And looks at each and every one of y'all and say, "After y'all."
Baron will open up the door and walk in.
I will follow right behind.
Wait up, guys. As I shuffle on through.
Culture Augur.
Ariel just looks very puzzled, but he'll follow.
I'll go in right after.
And as each and every one of y'all file in, the door is shut behind y'all. And y'all are plunged into blackness, into darkness, into nothing. As y'all feel yourselves falling and falling and falling. Until y'all slam into a floor-like substance.
Is it a floor? It seems to be a floor-like substance.
It's spongy, but solid.
Ugh. Is there any other descripting word to describe it?
What is this?
Are we still in complete darkness?
you are as you hear a voice echo out. This for trespassers. Who be thee?
Is it magical darkness or regular darkness?
Oh, y'all can definitely tell it's magical.
Ah. Then which side? I can see straight through it. Fantastic.
Yeah, I can see through magical darkness as well.
Y'all see yourselves.
Same
Reflecting.
age, same clothes.
Reflecting back as if you're looking into a mirror itself.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's gosh, what's my mom's name?
I'm gonna touch
What was
it.
her name?
Frosty.
It's not my mom's
Mom.
name.
Mom? Oh.
I'm my mom. I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm gonna touch the reflection.
Frosty.
As you
First
reach
off.
out, Uriel, you grasp and there's nothing there.
What the hell? It's
Azra,
We.
roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. It's what I'm good at. Except when I roll a 1, so I'm gonna re-roll that. Oh, that's a 36. 19 on the dice, 36.
Large figure appears looking down upon y'all with spectacles, goggles, much like what Victor sometimes wears when he is in experimentation. An older man. As the room slightly lightens up, and Augur, Victor, you look around and you quickly realize you're in a half-shaped snow globe. Almost like one of those atrium enclosed areas.
I don't know if I like this door.
He says, the booming voice, "It is precautions to keep those unwilling to cooperate, to make sure protections are made." Who are you? Basti. Basti, I know this person. Yes, yes! The troubled one. The one that I've been giving experiments to. You are new, you are different. Who are you?
I'm kind of her daughter and also her. It's a little complicated.
He readjusts his goggles. Ah, old ones. I see. Escape from your prison, I see.
I would say more like new ones.
Hey,
He tilts
nice.
his- tilts his head.
High five.
And points to the door. That's not right. And he snaps his fingers. And the door appears on the outside. Bigger, taller. And he walks over to the door itself and starts to examine it. Quite fascinating. Wait a minute. One of you are a custodian. Which one is that? And he looks
It's the
over,
cat.
and Mary
I'm
raises
just
her
looking
hand.
directly at Mary.
And he snaps his fingers once again, and Mary reappears on the outside.
Oh.
Holler.
Can I subtle spell a dispel magic just to get rid of the darkness so the rest of us can see what's happening?
As you cast the spell, nothing happens.
Oh, no, you don't. Okay.
Oh.
This
He-
is
The two of y'all see him talking to Mary in the door. And he says, I see. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Very well then. He snaps his hand once again. And y'all all feel yourselves plop onto the ground itself, one after the other. And you see this figure not only talking to Mary, but you see another one appear and look at y'all strangely. New renditions, I see. New possibilities. Yes, I see Fasti in you. Indeed, you are part of the light, all-encompassing. But yet, Enlil is here, but dwindled. You will have to make a decision, my boy. A tough one at that. Looks over at you, Augur, and Valerel. Fairies! Then, aren't you in a pickle?
Oh, now they have names. You just can't call people fairies, just out of left field.
I would like to
That's,
point
like,
out that I am not
so
small and
close
winged
to-
either.
It's like this close to us.
Sir, with all due respect, the preferred term is fae.
With all due disrespect. The term.
I identify as Fae.
hi, I'm Olga. Instead of just fairy. Who are you?
Yes, I am. And you hear the other one speak at the same time, too. Yes, we are. We are T2.
Oh, the knowledge god.
Oh.
Ah.
Mm.
Don't call me
He
a fairy, though.
adjusts his goggles and looks upon you, Victor. Interesting merger. Will you be destroying this universe as well?
Not this time.
Good answer.
I
Round of
suppose you're
applause for
here for
Victor.
specific stuff. Yes, we know what you're here for. Clever. Very clever. As they both laugh and look upon you, Vanessa. I see why Bubum has chose you. He's always the clever one. Yes, clever one. So,
I'm sorry, I was having a hard time hearing.
it is all right. It's funny that you had a hard time hearing being Bubum. So, What would you propose? What would you give me? What can you convince me otherwise? You know what you seek. We know what you seek.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much. I have the knowledge I have. I don't know if any, like, I know my family has had and has been in charge of passing down knowledge for generations. But unfortunately, they're gone, and I don't know if I have access to that anymore or if it's stuck with the eye. But what I do know is if we don't get your help, the eye's gonna win.
Wouldn't it be nice to like stay alive?
Speak up. We cannot hear you.
Wouldn't it be nice to just, I don't know, stay alive?
So what you will gain is you'll gain the knowledge I possess. I probably don't know. I don't know if I know anything different than what you guys already know, but I like to think that I have a different perspective on things.
And with that, give me a persuasion roll.
Can I get an advantage from Ariel help earlier?
I'm going to say no because the way she worded it is not quite exactly what's supposed to happen. As she said
Okay.
specifically, it's better to stay alive. And right now he's alive, but if he merges with you, he will not be.
A part of him will be. But it's a 32.
32. It would be interesting to see and know all that Babam knows. And Face Spirit. As well as one that possesses the knowledge, or possibly the knowledge, of the Fey Library. Yes. He looks at his other former self. Yes, yes. I do believe that we will do so. Stand here.
I walk to where they tell me to.
As you stand in between them two, one places his hand on your head. The other one does the same thing. And they rattle off something about my mind is your mind, so on and so forth. This, that, and the other. And what y'all see before y'all, as both of them merge with Vanessa.
Can I also try to amplify this?
At that distinct juncture, go ahead and spin your points. And what do they see? As for a brief moment in time, you see them all three together. And then one
So-
after the other disappears. And only Vanessa remains.
When they come out, Vanessa is in all blacks and grays, little bit of white and silver, but her hair now it kind of reminds you of the color of the like low light shadows, and there's also some dark black streaks within, so it's like seeing the shadows moving around and shadows just swirling around her. And also it did get cut off, but there was also some books and stuff that she has around her now that will be references for knowledge that she has. And also tattoos, like little tattoos of just a mixture of like ears, things, and books and symbols. And also piercing gray eyes compared to the soft brown ones she had before.
And with that new knowledge, with that combined effort, Vanessa, you know, if you walk down this hallway of the Hall of Sanctuary, the next person that you'll run into is T2, the Sun God, the champion of Enlil, the one that Baron needs to see next.
I'm gonna look over at Baron and say, T2's this way.
All right. No point wasting time. You look good.
Thank you.
Amazing. Start walking.
And as y'all do, you see rooms after rooms of ones that you would think are pretty sure were the new god's sanctuary. One of the rooms catches your eye, Ozra, as you were the first to notice things in this group.
Vera's gonna have to go to the bathroom in about an hour.
You see a bloody mess.
Ooh.
You see two figures laying on the floor. One of a young boy and one of a female dressed in robes. And you quickly recognize them as Kavi and Vale.
Oh, crap. I was just gonna kind of gingerly walk over the blood to them. Are they alive? Is there anything left in them?
There's nothing. And for the rest of y'all, as y'all catch up and see what Ozra's doing, y'all know for a fact that Avi and Vale was champions of Ishtaribi.
Itsume did this. Damn it.
You're gonna have to watch like around too.
I'm going to try to use my 3 PowerPoint ability to hear the thoughts of everyone within the universe and try to deep dive and find Itsume. See if she's still here.
As you do, Azra, you immediately spot it. There's a flash of green from Mary's pocket.
Mary, you have something in your pocket.
She looks down and says, "Oh yeah, meow meow, that gift." And she holds up and she looks. That's not right. There was 5 emeralds. And then there's 4.
Insight. Or I guess what would I have to do to make a
Vanessa.
connection between what the thing did?
Well, only time, because Vanessa, you don't sense anything at all.
That's weird.
Mary, could you put that gift somewhere far away from us?
She nods her head and just jumps
Don't put
down
it in the
hall.
door. Yeah, I mean, maybe a little farther, but you know, baby steps.
Throw it in someone's bag of
Put it
holding.
away.
And somebody. Oh, Baron, can you destroy it? Wait, we're gonna see the sun, aren't we? We could just. Can we just?
I mean, can I take a look at it, see if I know how to deactivate or destroy? Or figure out more. I mean, I could identify it to find more information.
As you do, are you casting just a spell?
I mean, as opposed to non-spell spell.
Yeah, like deity
Yeah.
power.
No, yeah. I mean, I think he would just use his mundane spell.
Okay. It's a necklace of protection.
Who's it protecting?
Whoever wears it.
Should be an innocuous item, just a protection. But
One
you
of
could
the
stick it in a
emeralds
bag or
disappeared
something.
when we tried to locate Itsume. So I believe it's something to help her and Ishtaribi cover their tracks. Because this was definitely them. Poor guys.
Well, I'm not sure we have. I mean, I'm not sure this is the time to spend on that. We could stick it in a bag and not have to worry about it for now. I could send my familiar with it out further away. We have options, I suppose.
Yeah. Why don't we just chuck it in a bag of holding for now and make sure whatever these people are guarding is still worth guarding.
Alright. Shove it in my bag of holding.
And as y'all continue forth, y'all get to a room And you see a cliff face looking out into what you would only assume is Marusha itself. And you see the sun glaring off in the distance, and a figure standing on that very cliff face looking outward. Aaron, you know this person, ST2.
Slowly walk forward, taking in the view. Stand there stoically.
Well, you are the new champion. You are the new holder.
I suppose so.
There's not much
Yeah.
left.
No. But what's left we need to protect. And seeing as no one else is seeming to work on that, that's now our responsibility.
I was hoping for this day to happen, for this day to come, but unfortunately, mortals were greedy. Mortals didn't heed our warnings, didn't heed our teachings. They worked it into something that was not. Y'all were put in the meteor. Reserve your power to amplify what we had gathered in hopes that you alone could defeat the Eye of Chaos, but no one could wait. As he takes a long sigh, it is barren mount, is it not?
It is, yes.
You are to be the next generation.
Apparently so. Looks like your methods weren't as successful as we had hoped.
Indeed. This is something that I greatly regret putting on your shoulder. But you now must make the decision. And he simply reaches his hand out toward the sun. You may take your power from there. And forever the mortals will be plunged into darkness. Or you maybe take back the itty bitty pieces that were flaked off for centuries of Enlil's power from them, bit by bit by bit, to regain what you once had. Whatever decision you make at this moment, it will forever change Marusha and those that live upon it. Either way, you must make the decision now, and then we may begin.
All right. I'm ready.
What path do you choose?
People of Morosia have not made any good use of the fragments of Enlil. I'll take them back.
Very well, then.
Farewell. Thank you. I'll
And
try
with
to
that-
do more for them.
He snaps his finger, and you feel the power surge upon you. You feel the energy force back into yourself, and as it does, he walks up to you.
Am I able to amplify this as well? Like something on myself? I have one more use.
If I could see and help, like, I don't know, giving some of my power points to help him push through and do it to himself.
You actually have to have
Also
the
would
power.
donate.
You actually have to have
Then
the
you're
power.
on your own, bro.
Can Ozra donate PowerPoints?
No. You
I-
actually have to have the power built into your sheet
Sorry,
itself.
I have the power points. This will be the last thing I can do. Until I go into exhaustion.
It's okay, we can take a nippy nap. Just a little nap.
I'm going to say, since it is yourself, you cannot do it solely alone. You must pull that power from someplace else. And the only power that you can pull it from is the sun, which will make the sun a little dimmer than normal.
Then Baron wouldn't pull it from there.
Okay,
I
then.
think he would start to sense it, and then he would be like, no. Sorry.
Okay. And as you do, T2 walks over to you and simply merges with you as a bright light falls upon each and every one of y'all like Uriel did. And then suddenly Baron reemerges. What do they see?
So you see this bright light forming and almost like strands of energy coming from all over Morosia just being sucked in. And as the light starts to fade and dim, you see Baron, but you see him in resplendent armor, golden. His missing arm is now glowing, like an energy form is now formed that arm that was formed by mechanics before. His eyes glow like a soft blue energy. Upon his head is like a maroon crown that has 3 stones that kind of give off this soft glow, these yellow stones that have this little bit of a shine and warmth glow emanating almost as if like the sun itself are in these 3 stones emanating out from his head. He kind of flexes a little bit, feeling this energy flowing through him, and little strands of sunlight almost beam off of him for a moment until he's able to kind of bring it all in. Kind of look back at everyone with these kind of flat eyes now, just this blue that emanates from the whole thing, so you can't see his pupils at all, but he kind of shifts around, taking in everyone. All right. Let's get to work.
Hot damn, dude.
If you thought Baron was hot before,
And with that, Watchers, we end this episode on an enlightened note, on a next chapter of Morosia, the final chapter of Morosia. For what the party has to face next is far severe than what they have ever faced in their entire lives. The three entities of the Eye of Chaos, as well as the Eye of Chaos itself, still coming from Marozia, still yearning for Inuitic magic and the total destruction of this universe. Will the party defeat this enemy and Marozia be born into the new age, or will it be forever lost in time? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, watchers. And in 2 weeks, you'll find out the first of the final chapters. Most of all, though, let us thank our party. For if it wasn't for them, the story would be very, very different. I'm going to go around the room, announce a character. They will say what they'd like to say, and then proceed to pass it over to another character. I'm going to start off with the one that has ears. Vanessa.
Hi everyone, I am Summer and I play Vanessa. It was a very interesting game today. I had fun with it. You can catch me in the season premiere of a Fatal Fairy finale, I believe is what it ended up getting named.
Yes.
Next weekend, if I remember correctly.
I'll look to just make sure, but yeah.
But next Sunday, also with Victor playing, and I don't think there's anyone else in this group.
No.
But you'll be able to catch us getting all winter fade up, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on down to Victor.
Everybody, my name's Jose, also known as Shadow Soldier PR. And yeah, that was interesting, a lot of fun. Definitely weird as family for sure. And I'm gonna pass it up to Alger.
Yeah, I'm Billy. I play Alga. Been a chilling game. I've got wings now, motherfucker. Hey! Can't wait to see what happens next time with this Eye of Chaos. Over to you, Varel. Alright.
I'm Sarah. I play Variel from the Land Down Under. Yeah, this is good fun. This will be interesting to see where this goes. I'm going to pass it to Ozra.
Hey everyone, I'm Ozra. No, wait, I'm Belle. I play Ozra. Oh god, she's coming into the real world. A lot of fun playing with you guys tonight. Catch me and a couple other people tomorrow evening for our kind of one-shot series that we've got going on. With that, I'm going to pass it on to the lovely Ariel.
She is so moved that she is speechless.
I forgot to unmute. Hi, I'm Ariel, and so many doors, so little time. But it is nice to have everybody be a god. Didn't know extra limbs was an option.
Mm-hmm.
And has Alger gone? I'll pass it to Alger.
Augur has gone.
Damn.
Yes, everyone know it.
Yeah.
No, I think that's everyone. There's not one more person. No.
No one else. No one else.
Yeah.
No.
My
His
partner
glowing
doesn't
eyes.
count.
But Baron's so hot. I'll pass it down to Baron.
Hey guys, I'm playing Baron. It was good to finally get to this deity level status with the rest of my party. The last, but excited to see how this goes against the Eye of Chaos. We come towards this final battle of doom and destruction, or near final battles of doom and destruction. Yeah, like Belle Bell said, catch us tomorrow night, Pacific time, 5 p.m. We're playing our game system that Dave and I kind of created. So we're working on that. It's a playtest series while we're waiting for one of our players for our normal Wednesday game to recover from surgery and such. So yeah, with that, let's let people head out. And I'll give it back to Dave to take us out.
So yes, tomorrow is Astroplex, the Spire and the Sprawl. It is, we're going to do a mini-series, story-based. It's alpha test, so on and so forth. Our player that is out is like, oh, I want to play that. So we'll see if we get him in the game or not, or just wait until the next time around. But anyway, I think what our players most want to hear, though, is they get a point of inspiration for today's session, as well as they lose 5 levels.
Damn
And
it.
have to start off back, you know. But no, they gain a level. They're 19th level now. And
I'm sorry, did you say 19?
I did say
Yeah.
19th, yes.
I am
And-
not anywhere near 19.
Wah,
Well,
wah.
you'll have to bump yourself up.
Well,
Join
But
us.
in the meantime, though, watchers, as far as what is coming up next, pretty much 2 last big battles. So these session, and then a farewell, whatever happens after that session. So depending on what happens, so on and so forth, it could be 3 to 5 game sessions. As far as what is left in this campaign, this story, so on and so forth. But without any further ado, please like, subscribe, follow, and all that other stuff so you can keep up with what's going on and when we have these wonderful, wonderful things. Also, please push the donate button, as well as if you want to sub, because that helps us out with production and all the other fun stuff too. Other than that, we were going to go follow or raid somebody, and thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.
bonsoir.
Bye.